Hello everyone, this is Cyclone here, back with another video. It is 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time, June 19th, 2023, and as you can see here, this is from weathernerds.org. We do have Tropical Storm Bret. Now, this was a tropical depression. It was Tropical Depression 3, not just a couple hours ago. It has just gone to a tropical storm now. It is Tropical Storm Bret. That was our next name on our list. And as you can see, we do have Invest 93L, as you can see over there. Now, this storm is gradually gaining strength, and as you can see, the center is around here, and it is getting better organized. You can see right over here, most of the convection and thunderstorm activity is getting more compact as it moves west into those warmer waters, as you can see right over here. So winds peak at around 40 miles per hour. You can see the satellite imagery. Most of that shower and thunderstorm activity, that strong shower and thunderstorm activity within the gray and red areas right over here is around the center, as you can see right over here. So this is expected to move west and to the central Atlantic, moving through the central Atlantic, and expected to move into the Caribbean, passing Leeward Islands. So Leeward Islands, you might want to pay close attention to Tropical Storm Bret. We do have another system, Invest 93L, with a 50% chance of developing within the next couple of days, and I'll be showing you guys that right now. This is another look at Tropical Storm Bret right over here. You can see it's very, very strong. You can see that convection, thunderstorm convection, and a counterclockwise circulation, as you can see right over here. You can see most of that uh thunderstorm activity is more compact near the center, as you can see right over here. It's still weak, still a tropical storm. It hasn't really reached hurricane intensity yet. We do expect a Category 1, maybe Category 2 hurricane within the next couple days. It is still June 19th, way too early in the week. We do expect a stronger storm by the end of this week. And as you can see right over here, it's still moving over those cooler bodies of water, and it is good, doing good with wind shear. As you can see right over here, I'll be showing you guys the wind shear anomaly right here. So this is where Tropical Storm Bret is right here. It was just a tropical depression. This is the 5 p.m. advisory. So we now have our first declared tropical storm, our second declared actually, within the Atlantic. We did have Tropical Storm Eileen, very, very brief. Didn't affect anybody. Maybe bring some rain throughout the Florida Panhandle, but this can actually bring some rain, some heavy winds, and some storm surge to the Leeward Islands, as it's expected to crash past the Leeward Islands as a hurricane, Category 1 hurricane. As you can see, this is Tropical Storm Bret with Invest 93L right behind it, just to the east. And as you can see, it's dealing with some good wind shear, 5 to 10 knots at least, as you can see right over here. So you don't see a lot of red lines and a lot of strong wind shear within this system, as you can see right over here. Still moving through those warmer bodies of water, as you can see right over here. So it is in a good environment where it is warm bodies of water and there's low wind shear, as you can see right over here. Still expected to intensify. So this is not the end. It is now a tropical storm with winds at around 40 miles per hour, but it is moving west towards the Caribbean and the Leeward Islands. You can see right over here. And this is another look from tropicaltidbit.com. You can see that counterclockwise spin. It's getting better organized. Like I said, as you can see, whatever you can see, the outer bands, the center is right over here. Not a really clear center yet. It is not a hurricane yet, but we could see Hurricane Bret within the next couple days, as you can see right over here. So this is the satellite imagery from tropicaltidbits.com. And as you look at the National Hurricane Center, this is as of 4:43 p.m. Eastern Time, June 19, 2023. This was about maybe 7 minutes earlier. And as you can see right over here, we got Tropical Storm Bret with winds at around 40 miles per hour. This is the second advisory. Minimal central pressure has gone down a bit. It was at 1,010. Now it's at 1,008 millibars, located 11.3 degrees north, 42.2 degrees west. And it is farther southeast of the southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands right over here, moving west, and it is inching closer to the Leeward Islands. And within the next couple of days, the Leeward Islands could be experiencing some tropical storm watches and warnings, maybe even some hurricane watches or warnings, as it is expected to intensify, as you can see right over here. Moving pretty fast at 21 miles per hour, as you can see right over here. We do have Invest 93L just to the east. We do expect this to develop within the next 7 days, and if this does develop, the next name on that list will be Cindy. As you can see right over here, 50% chance of developing within the next 7 days. A tropical wave located 700 miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, however I say that, continues to produce a large area of disorganized shower and thunderstorms. So you can see this area is still disorganized. Still, it is slowly gaining strength, as you can see right over here, moving westward at around 10 to 15 miles per hour across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic, as you can see right over here. You look at the 2-day graphical outlook. We do expect this system to follow Bret, and Sarabi brings additional rain showers to the eastern Caribbean right over here near the Leeward Islands. So Leeward Islands, you might want to watch over Bret because it may bring a lot of heavy rain and gusty winds and some storm surge throughout these islands right over here. So Leeward Islands, you might want to pay close attention to Bret as it is expected to move throughout your area within the next couple days, as you can see right over here. And you can see Invest 93L not it hasn't got a name yet, not even a tropical depression yet. Right behind Bret, or I should say east of Bret, is expected to move northwest as well. And as you can see, the 2-day graphical outlook, you can see Invest 93L is severely disorganized. As you can see right over here, we can see Tropical Storm Bret is getting better organized. And you look at a better look at Bret, as you can see right over here. Let's go to Bret real quick. Let's go back here. Let's go to the 2-day graphical outlook. We can see, look at the additional information for Bret. Bret is forecasted to strengthen and move across the Lesser Antilles and as a hurricane Thursday or Friday. As you can see right over here, it could bring some hurricane force winds and dangerous storm surge and waves to the islands within the next couple days, maybe Thursday or Friday. So Leeward Islands, Lesser Antilles, I should say, please watch out for this system. This system is nothing to play with. This is expected to be a hurricane impacting you guys. You can see the wind probability. Tropical storm force winds is pretty high, about a 70 to 80% chance of some tropical storm force winds before reaching the Leeward Islands. It is way too far out to say what will happen as it approaches the Leeward Islands, but we do expect some tropical storm force winds at least towards the Leeward Islands as it moves across the Leeward Islands into the Caribbean, maybe impacting Puerto Rico, and Haiti and Dominican Republic. So you guys watch out for this system. This weekend could look a little nasty with some shower and thunderstorm activity and some heavy gusty winds just because of Bret out over here. You can see 50-knot wind speed, just about 58 miles per hour. You can see we have a 30 to maybe 40% chance of seeing 58 miles per hour winds right over here. And you can see as it moves throughout the a couple days from now, as it moves throughout the Lesser Antilles into the Caribbean, it is suspected to bring some tropical storm force winds, at least maybe some hurricane force winds that is expected to become a hurricane within the next couple days. So you can see right over here, hurricane wind speed probability has gone up. It was at at least a 0% chance basically when it was a tropical depression number 3. And as you can see right over here, it has gone up and has gotten a lot of broader and wider, as you can see. So we could see some hurricane force winds. Right now it is very, very low, but we do expect a hurricane to move throughout the Leeward Islands into the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, as you can see right over here. And arrival time, we do expect it become be crossing the islands maybe Thursday, during the day Thursday, and move throughout the Eastern Caribbean on Friday, as you can see right over here, and expected to dissipate throughout the Eastern Caribbean and not expected to impact Florida or the United States. So you guys are good as of right now, as you can see right over here. And this is the cone of uncertainty right over here. They did detect some tropical storm force winds. It is suspected to stay a tropical storm for the next 2 days and then become a hurricane maybe late Wednesday, as you can see right over here, and become a hurricane moving throughout the Leeward Islands, and then maybe back to a tropical storm or a remnant as impacting the Dominican Republic and Haiti and Puerto Rico islands right over here, maybe with some heavy rain, as you can see right over here. But Leeward Islands may need to watch this system, maybe need to watch Bret, as it is expected to move throughout that area later this week, as you can see right over here. So this is all from the National Hurricane Center. You can see, look at the discussion. As you can see, it is still talking about it is moving into some conducive environment for this Bret to strengthening into a hurricane. As you can see, with much warmer waters along where this system is moving. As you can see right over here, this is what the discussion is talking about. Tropical Storm Bret. This is the second advisory, as you can see right over here. This is our second named system, as you can see right over here. I'm very excited, and I'm not really excited for the Leeward Islands, as you know. That is expected to affect the Leeward Islands, not just for much needed rain, but some strong gusty winds, as you can see right over here. And as we look right over here, this is Invest 93L with the 50% chance of developing within the next 7 days. Very, very disorganized, as you can see right over here. Not as organized as Tropical Storm Bret, but we do expect this to develop within the next 7 days. We don't know for sure, but it is a high probability, a 50-50 chance that it could develop within the next 7 days. So I'll be keeping you guys updated right over here. If you look at the Atlantic wide, thanks to tropicaltidbits.com, there goes Tropical Storm Bret moving in that counterclockwise circulation. It does look very, very organized, as you can see right over here. We got Invest 93L. We do have another strong tropical wave emerging off the west coast of Africa. Right now, we're not worried about this system right over here. We are worried about mainly Tropical Storm Bret and maybe Invest 93L, which has a high chance of developing. So let's not forget about this system right behind it, as you can see. And it is moving where Tropical Storm Bret is, and expected to follow Tropical Storm Bret over those warmer waters, as you can see right over here. But most of the Atlantic wide looks quiet. We do have some shower and thunderstorm activity for Central America right over here. We have the tropical waves. We actually, if you look from the National Hurricane Center, as you go back to the National Hurricane Center, go back home, Eastern Pacific is not dealing with any systems right over here. That system has dissipated. That tropical disturbance has dissipated. Some cooler waters and some strong wind shear have taken over that system. As you can see, the 2-day graphical outlook, that system was like right over here, and now it is actually gone, and we do not have any system developing within the Eastern Pacific nor the Central Pacific, as you can see right over here. Now, as we go back here, as you can see, they go Tropical Storm Bret. Look at the water vapor imagery. Let's choose another region. Let's do the Tropical Atlantic, as you can see. If this let's do Tropical Storm 3, Tropical Storm Bret, I should say. Look at the water vapor imagery right over here. You can see it looks very, very good. As you can see, all that moisture wrapped around the center. As you can see right over here, this does gives that tropical storm characteristics. Just looking at this storm, do we got Invest 93L soon to develop, but we do are tracking Tropical Storm Bret as it expected to move west, impacting the Leeward Islands later this week. And as you look at another water vapor imagery, looks very, very good. We do have some dry air just kind of northwest of it, but it is expected to move throughout those warmer waters. The waters are still warm, still above average, and it is expected to move throughout the main development region, Central Atlantic, and impacting the Leeward Islands as a hurricane within the next couple of days. As you can see, I don't really know about Invest 93L, but it is expected to follow it. I'll be showing you guys the models from tropicaltidbits.com, but this is what it looks like on satellite imagery, water vapor imagery, I should say. This is the GFS model. We can see we have Tropical Storm Bret right here, and we have Invest 93L that is soon to develop. And as we go keep the models going, the GFS model has agreed with the European model, saying it could move throughout the Leeward Islands as a high-end tropical storm, a low-end Category 1 hurricane. As you look right over here, we keep the model going. We still have that Azores high, that high pressure kind of staring these systems right over here to the west. And as you can see, there go Tropical Storm Bret, maybe a hurricane right over here. It looks like it is getting stronger, as you can see, with pressure around 998 millibars. And then we could see Tropical Storm Cindy right over here. Who knows? But we will be watching this System 93L right over here. And as you can see, Tropical Storm Bret is expected to move, especially throughout the northern Leeward Islands, the Lesser Antilles, near Puerto Rico, bringing some heavy rainfall, maybe some gusty winds, maybe some storm surge. So we will be seeing some tropical storm warnings and tropical storm watches, maybe even hurricane warnings and watches within the next couple of days as this nears the Leeward Islands in the Caribbean. As you can see right over here, it kind of dissipates right over here, moving throughout Puerto Rico, bringing some heavy rainfall, maybe some gusty winds. And as you can see right over here, there goes Invest 93L, maybe a strong tropical storm right over here, maybe even a hurricane. And you can see the GFS model kind of skirts that away from the Leeward Islands. So Leeward Islands, as of right now, is not experiencing a round 2 from that Invest 93L. It looks like it does skirt away into the subtropical regions near Bermuda. And as you can see, the next day, couple days, you can see this is kind of a remnant of Bret right over here. Remnant of Bret, as you can see, is suspected to bring some heavy rainfall to Bermuda right over here. As suspected to move north and away, impacting Canada with some heavy rainfall as maybe a remnant or maybe a tropical depression or post-tropical cyclone. As you can see, this is where Invest 93L is, still making that northwestern track. Expected to strengthen, as you can see right over here, but this is way too far out. This is July 5th, and all we know is this Tropical Storm Bret is expected to move throughout the Caribbean into the Leeward Islands. As you can see right over here, it's still moving very, very fast, as you can see, and we have Invest 93L following right behind its footsteps, as you can see right over here. Let's look at the European model. GFS model has come in agreement with the European model, as you can see right here. We go back here. There goes Tropical Storm Bret, maybe close to a hurricane. The European model does keep this as a tropical storm with pressure around 1,006 millibars. As you can see, it is moving throughout the Leeward Islands, maybe much more southern to the Leeward Islands. The GFS model takes Bret more north of the Leeward Islands to Lesser Antilles, but this takes it more south. And as you can see, it kind of dissipates with that wind shear is very, very strong throughout the Caribbean right now. You can see Invest 93L moving more north, as you can see right over here, away from the Leeward Islands, moving into the subtropical region. So GFS model has come in agreement with the European model. They're both saying the same thing. But look at another model. Look at the Icon model right over here. You can see the Icon model has picked up, moving much slower as you can see right over here. This is June 20th. This is tomorrow. As you can see, it doesn't really go out that far. It only goes out to the next 48 hours. As you can see, moving very, very slow, moving towards closer and closer to the Leeward Islands. So all three of these models are saying the same thing. As you can see right over here, there goes Invest 93L, expected to strengthen. And as you can see, whatever. So we can see two rare main development regions in June, which is kind of crazy. And it's all because of those warm waters. As you can show you, these warm waters are very, very warm where Tropical Storm Bret is, and 93L is. It is moving through some 27 to 29 degrees Celsius. That's about 80 to 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So they are moving this throughout some warm waters within the next couple of days in the Central Atlantic, expecting to move through the Caribbean, impacting the Leeward Islands with some heavy rain and some gusty winds, as you can see right over here. And as you can see, looking at the windy forecast, as you can see, there goes Invest 90, not Invest, Tropical Storm Bret now. You can see it is moving out throughout some warmer waters. There goes Invest 93L. And as you can see, it is expecting to move in some warmer waters. Caribbean is very, very warm, as you can see right over here. So as it moves through the Caribbean, it is expected to weaken due to some strong wind shear, not just because of the waters, but it is expected to weaken due to them strong wind shear in the Caribbean right now, and is expected to stay throughout the Caribbean for the next couple days. You can see that a high pressure system right up there, and most of the models, probability models, do take it into the Caribbean within the next 120 hours. As you can see right over here, that's the next 5 days, taking it throughout the Eastern Caribbean through the Leeward Islands. You can see right over here, some models are taking it more north towards Puerto Rico, bringing some heavy rainfall. Regardless where this goes, it's expected to bring some heavy rainfall, as you can see, and some gusty winds, as it's expected to become a hurricane, as you can see right over here. This is the GFS model. Most of the models are seeing a weaker system, maybe a Category 1 hurricane and a tropical storm Bret, maybe even Category 1 hurricane moving throughout the Caribbean, as you can see. Whatever, one stronger system does take it out to the Atlantic, but I strongly agree that it could move throughout the Eastern Caribbean, maybe moving throughout the um, Lesser Antilles, as you can see right over here, the Leeward Islands. So Leeward Islands, I do advise you guys to stay aware of Tropical Storm Bret, which is soon to become a hurricane, impacting you guys with some heavy rainfall and some gusty winds, Category 1 wind speeds, especially some tropical storm force wind speeds. As you can see right here, most of the models take it throughout this island. So you guys in the Leeward Islands, please watch out for this system. As you can see, most of the probabilities most of the probabilities actually keep this as a tropical storm, maybe impacting the Lesser Antilles as a hurricane within the next couple days. As you can see right over here, most models was at a Category 3 hurricane. I don't really know why. We do not expect a major hurricane. We do expect maybe some Category 1 wind speeds, especially some tropical storm force wind speeds. With tropical storm force winds right around now at 40 miles per hour, and expected to strengthen within the next couple days, as you can see right over here. And that's about it, you guys. I thank you all for watching my video. We will be watching Tropical Storm Bret. I will show you guys another model right over here. This is the GFS model. We do have some warm pockets of moisture. As you look through the tropical Atlantic, look at a closer look at this system. We do have some warm pockets of moisture. It is dealing with a lot of moisture with pressure right around 1,005 millibars, but it's really at 1,008 millibars as of the National Hurricane Center. And as we move in for the next couple of days, it is expected to strengthen it, as you can see right over here. Maybe a high-end tropical storm, low-end hurricane Bret, as you can see right over here. It does keep that dry air away. And as you can see right over here, it is expected to move throughout the northern tip of the Leeward Islands. There goes Invest 93L. We could see another tropical wave within the next couple of days, but this is all about Tropical Storm Bret, as you can see right over here. And I thank you all for watching my video. This is just a quick update on Bret. There you go. There it goes right there on satellite imagery with winds at around 40 miles per hour. It is just now declared a tropical storm. And I thank you all for watching my video. Like I said, Leeward Islands, watch this system. I do not expect this to be a very, very strong system. It could bring some heavy rain and some strong winds, as you can see. Maybe some Category 1 wind speeds throughout the Leeward Islands. So you guys watch this system. And as of right now, Invest 93L is expected to make that northern turn, that you can see right over here. And I thank you guys for watching my video. Both of these systems are expected to move throughout throughout the Central Atlantic Ocean, as you can see right over here. And Invest 93L is expected to make down northward track, as you can see right over here. And Bret is expected to move throughout the Eastern Caribbean through the Leeward Islands, as you can see right over here. And I thank you all for watching my video. This is just a quick update. It is 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, June 19th, 2023, and I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, by the way, subscribe to my channel. This is for Cyclone here, and I'll see you all in the next video.